Hey bestie, so it's always something, right? So yesterday I recorded a spend the day with me vlog, and in the beginning of the video I was opening it up and letting you guys know what was going to happen for the day. However, all of that content was shot in slow motion. So this will be the opening to today's video, which is I am going to be completing my budget. And when I first got up yesterday morning, I hadn't gotten paid and things were looking a little, And so in this video, I am talking about how I'm going to be budgeting moving forward. And this will be great for you if you are in the situation where you are paid once a month or your income is a little bit different. So I'll talk about that in the part of the content that I did record that was good. So I'm happy about that. And I hope that you guys enjoy. If you have any questions, leave them down below. But I just want to say thank you so much for your guys' support. I really appreciate it. You guys are showing up in a way that every time I read your comments, they're heartfelt and they keep me going, seriously. Because I will tell you one thing. This journey is seriously a roller coaster, and I know I'm not the only person feeling it, but I'm really leaning on God to push me through this, because this is not the end of the story. But I just want to say thank you so much for your warm words that you guys put on every single video. I appreciate it tremendously. So let's get into yesterday's vlog. Let's get started. So in the bill account, we are working with $880.46. Okay, $880.46. $880.46. Now remember, I am only budgeting, or not only, but I am budgeting now week to week. All right, so let's talk about what I just stated when I said I'm going to be budgeting week to week. I did explain it, but it was in slow motion. So I am now going to be budgeting week to week now that I am experiencing some inconsistent income. And the reason for this is because it's very important to really keep close tabs on what is happening financially, how much money I have coming in, how much money I have going out, and doing daily expense tracking as well as budgeting weekly will help me to be able to do that. And if you are paid once per month, it is also a good idea for you to do this as well. Just doing one budget and waiting until you get more income can really be detrimental to your financial situation, because you're not as close to it, knowing how much money you need to bring in, if you need to do some side hustling, if you need to do whatever you need to do to bring money in order to pay the bills that you have. Also, it helps you to really understand where you are financially and what you can and really cannot do or afford at the moment. And so it is very important that I personally budget week to week now, as opposed to paycheck to paycheck budgeting, where before I would budget every time I get a paycheck and I wouldn't budget again. I would check in, but I wouldn't budget again until I receive the next paycheck. Now I am doing week to week budgeting instead of paycheck to paycheck budgeting. If you have any questions about that, please leave it down in the comments. I'll be more than happy to answer. Let's get back to the video. Now I'm going to take a look at the first week of April, which is the week that we are in. And we are here Wednesday, and this has not been taken out. I think this is paid on my credit card. I think it is. Let me see. And you guys, if you don't know, let me tell you that a lot of my bills are on my credit card, and I just pay the credit card off with my bill money. Hulu is one of those things that's on my credit card. I'm just trying to remember which one it's on, because I don't remember. So I'm gonna add it here because it's not coming out of my account, but it's on one of my credit cards. Let me just confirm. I know it's not. I don't have any subscriptions coming out of my credit cards. I already know. So that's what we're gonna start, or out of my bill account. We're gonna start with Hulu. Well, let me go back. Let me take care of the full week. Mortgage has already been paid. This mortgage comes out of a totally different account. HOA has already been paid, and SiriusXM has already been paid as well. Now, the SiriusXM is on one of my credit cards, so I'm actually going to add SiriusXM here. Even though it has been paid, I still need to pay it out of my bill account. And this is on 4/1. Now, next up would be the same thing with Hulu. And it's $2.99. Now, the next thing would be internet cable. And this is $138.77. And then my security system, which is $59.99. Those are all of the bills that I have for this week. And that's all I'm gonna be budgeting with, okay? My internet cable, this will be decreasing on the next bill because I'm getting rid of cable. You see, I'm gonna call on the 10th to get rid of cable, but right now this is already coming out, and I want to make sure that I have the right amount. I want to say it's $130 for some reason, but let me just confirm and double check. Oh, where my white? Oh, here we go. So it's actually $130.67. All right, so I knew it was the correct one. So now I am going to count up the fixed expenses here. All right, so this is $200.92. When we get to leftover, oops, I don't know what happened there. So 880.90, no, 880.46 minus 2. Oh God, the coffee got me going crazy. What's going on? 880.46 minus 292. So that leaves us with $679.54. Okay, $59.54. What I am going to do next here would normally be like food and gas. Okay, so as it relates to food, I will not be eating out. I will be eating here at home. I'll be cooking my meals. FYI, I did hear you guys. You want me to incorporate cooking in the vlogs. I will be doing that. Now, I'm not the best chef, okay? But I'm gonna do my very leveled best. Okay. So I am going to pay my gas and I'm going to be paying it weekly now as opposed to every 2 weeks. And let's see where we are. So $111.06. is going to be the total for gas. This is really like a 2-week period here. So I'm going to take $679.54 and I'm going to subtract $111 06, and that leaves us with 568.48. Now, I forgot to add my tithes right here. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna put, even though I am gonna give my tithes, I'm just gonna put it somewhere else. It's not savings, but so that I don't throw everything off, because it is gonna throw it off. I'm gonna put it here under savings. We know it's not savings, but I forgot to add it over here, and I really don't feel like, I do not feel like messing everything up. So, and then savings as well. I do plan to continue saving money. If I need to use the money at any point, then I will do just that. But I will not stop saving. That is my message. I believe that you should save as much as you possibly can. That's my belief. So that's that. So leftover, so we got 568.48, and I'm going to subtract the tithes of $81, and that gives $487.48. And as far as my savings goes, I am going to save, I want to save $80, to be honest with you, just to keep with the 10%. I'm just gonna go ahead and do 50. I'm gonna save $50. So 81 plus 50 equals 131. 568.48 minus 131 equals 437. So leftover is 437 into the new week. So just as a recap, this is how I'm gonna now start budgeting week to week. So this week I've just budgeted everything. Come probably, this has already been paid. So on Monday, I will budget everything for this week. Because I don't have any bills, whatever expenses I may need to handle, I'll do that. And then on the next week, or I really probably need to start budgeting. No, I want to do Mondays. So Mondays will now be the days that I will budget for the week. And then, so for on the 14th, I will budget whatever bills I have here. Now I need to add here that there are, this is my IRS bills. I forgot to put that here. So whatever money, now I get paid again possibly on the 15th, but I know for sure and for certain that I'm not gonna have enough money to take care of everything. So what am I going to do? Then at that point is where I will be pulling from my side hustle / main account. I'll make a deposit into my bill account of however much money I need. And then from there, I have another account, which is, I have a spending account that I just have money just sitting there. It was money that I saved. And I just, I just have it sitting there. So I'm going to pull from that account whatever money I need. And then at that point, if I don't have enough money to take care of everything, then that is when I will pull from my emergency fund. But let me back up, because before I pull from my emergency fund, whatever money I have in my sinking funds, I will pull all of that and I will make a deposit into my savings spending account so that it is ready for deposit into my bill account. So that's pretty much how I'm going to be surviving. If you are a person who does not have an emergency fund, and if you do not have any type of savings that you can pull from in order to help you pay your bills, what I would suggest that you do is some type of hustle where you can make money. And that is with DoorDash, that is, the grocery store pickup, because you can make money daily. So doing that, you can, of course, sell your own products. If you have a business to do that, you can do freelance work. You can, there is a few other things that you can do to kind of get like quick money in order to pay your bills for the week. But that's why I would suggest doing it that way. And this is why it's important to have, oh, now this looks kind of dark. I hope it's not dark. Oh, shoot. Oh, that wasn't too dark. But this is why it's important to kind of know what your month looks like, so you can have an idea of how you're going to be making your payments. Now, God is so good. I'm going to be getting a credit on my gas of like $80 something. That's why I keep getting these emails about these utility bill credits. So I believe that I got one in my electric bill, and I possibly, per the email, it said that I'll be getting one for my gas. But the way that I live, I will believe it when I see it. That's also how, when it comes to my bills accounts and stuff like that. So I believe it when I see it. So that is pretty much how I am going to be surviving. But I do have, extra side hustles to help me survive, and I'm just working, I'm still looking for a job, but I'm working my business, I am really, to be honest, I'm not like excited about this journey, but I am excited about this journey because it's helping me to understand how to live and how to hustle, like for real myself, like going through the process of myself. And that's always better, and showing you guys how I am doing it. So yes. So SiriusXM, that was already down there. Hulu, I'm gonna add this to the expense tracker. Hulu is $2.99. And then internet cable hasn't been taken yet because I don't see. Now I will tell you, remember I was talking about that credit that I was gonna get on my credit card? If you guys saw that video, I did actually receive the credit, and I let that credit take care of my insurance bill. So right now I have still a credit on the account of like $4.12. So that'll be left. But yeah, that credit definitely helped me. So that way I didn't have to pay, let me see, I didn't have to pay that $220 where my insurance is now. And I also didn't have to pay for my Netflix bill because the credit took care of that. So God did come through and he did take care of that for me. Basically, I just, the way things align, like you can't, this is not the universe. Like you cannot tell me that God doesn't set things up to work in our favor. So when I had to pay that $341 for my breast exam, I had the money to go ahead and pay for it. I was like, whatever, I would rather pay the money and be safe. And that was almost like a savings, if you will, because a lot of you guys were like, you shouldn't have to pay that because it's a wellness visit. And I thought so myself, but I was just like, you know, I just, at this point in my, I just don't even care, whatever, I'll pay it. I don't want to, but you know, whatever. And then for them to give me a credit right at the time that I kind of need it, like, that's God. You understand? Not to say that I would have taken the money and I would have spent it on something else. Not to say that, but still was still just put up for me. It was put up until I actually needed it. And I needed that credit in order to take care of those bills, with my insurance going up by almost $50, you know? So that was just, God, I see you providing. I really do see you providing. And then I'm getting those other credits for my utilities during this month where I really need it as well. And so I have just decided to lean on God wholeheartedly in this season. And I'm excited to see what he's going to do. I'm excited to see how he's going to carry me through. I'm excited for my faith to grow and to increase. And even though I'm in a space where I'm uncertain, like, am I going to get a job, or are we going to take my business to the next level? It's so uncertain right now. It's crazy because it's not happening like boom, 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 where we hear these stories and we're like, yeah, God laid me off, and then boom, I you know, my business took off. Here's the thing. I don't ever hear anybody talk about the in-between. So whenever I hear these stories, I hear it as boom, boom, boom. I don't hear the in-between. And maybe there isn't an in-between. Maybe it really is like I got laid off and then I got another job right away and now I'm making $50,000 more, or I got laid off and then my business took off and I'm making $10,000 months and etc. You know, I don't know. But for my story, I'm excited to go through the journey and just to see how God is going to show up in my life, because this is for your name's sake. And it's really crazy because as I'm saying this right now, I'm just like, oh Lord, I feel like I'm like testing you, like, but that's what his word says. And you know, and this is for your name's, like, your name is writing on this, God. That's just how I see it. That's how I'm, you know, positioning it as. But anyway, God is still good regardless, whether he pulls me out of this or not. He's still good. So that's that. And I will be coming back next week on Monday to budget. Okay. So I hope that this has been helpful for you guys. This is for people who have incomes that are unstable, inconsistent incomes, and then also if you are paid once a month as well. I would be budgeting every week because it's just better like that for you to keep a handle on your money. You really have to know like what your money is doing. Checking those bank accounts every day is also going to be important. So I did tell you guys that I needed to go to Costco and pick up some things. So I need to see how much money I have in my household sinking fund. All right, so here in my household sinking funds, I have a total of 110, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 128, that should definitely be enough to take care of what I need to take care of. And then in my toiletries, I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, and 10, 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, what? I don't know. How was I counting? 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. 10, 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. So $148 in my toiletries envelope. I think I had talked about switching this. So if I put both of these together, that should be enough. But I do need some toiletry items as well. And then skincare, 20, 40, 60, 80, $120. There is some skincare, like some cheap skincare, or more affordable, let me not call it cheap, more affordable skincare that I can get, but let's just say this is toiletries. The cleaners, I need to take my clothes to the cleaners. Let's see how much I have here. I'm going to be doing that really soon, probably this week. 1, 2, 3, 24, 350 in cleaners. I thought I had like 400. 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 60. 360 in cleaners. I don't know why I thought I had $400 in cleaners. And then medical, I don't have no medical needs. And then nail shop. So nail shop, I have $50 in here. I really will not be getting my nails done, to be honest with you all. If someone gets them done for me, amazing, I will definitely take it. But if not, you know, then that's fine too. So yeah, I'll be going to the store shortly, but first I need to edit my video to upload today. I have a vlog that will be coming out, my weekend vlog. So yeah, I'm just gonna sit here and do that for a while, and then I will pick you guys back up once I get ready to go to the store. All right, and I did not get a chance to go to Costco. I was supposed to go to Costco and go visit a friend of mine who unfortunately had a death in the family, and I wasn't able to do either one of those things because I was recording I was editing the vlog that I uploaded yesterday. If you hadn't gotten a chance to check that vlog out, please check it out. But it just took all day. The editing was just, I went through a lot to edit that video, okay? And that's the reason why I uploaded it so late. But I really didn't want to get off of my schedule, and that was the reason why I just uploaded it. The video is not doing, you know, super well, and I get it. It's because of the time that I uploaded it, but it's okay. So I just want to go ahead and close out this vlog and say thank you guys so much for tuning in to today's video. I'll see you in the next one. Go be great, besties. Peace out.
You're special and she reckless. Remember, you're my bestest friend. Yeah, she my bestie. My love for you is endless. Nobody else can end it. And when I get the money back, then baby girl, you can spend it. And everything is alright. I like how you do.